Welcome to another episode, and today we're putting a star up there. Yeah, so this tree is like 20 couple feet tall. It's not too bad, but it's one of these weird trees that Abervante or something like that. I don't know, but it's not a very sturdy tree. It bends a lot. So the customer wanted a star up at the top there, so we had to create one because most of the commercial ones that would be about 18 inches, which is what we're going to put from tip to tip up there, is going to bend the tree over and it will look like a Grinch tree. So I'll show you what we got. All right, so here is the model that we're going to be working with today. This is from Tony Youngblood on Maker World. The title of the part is a 5-way cross and 6-way cross 1/2 inch PVC pipe fitting. So that's what we have here, and as you can see, you got holes and stuff everywhere. This is a really good model just in general if you need PVC stuff, because it doesn't need any support. So as you can see here, like they have modeled it so that it prints really well. You like I said, you don't need any kind of supports for this model. All right, so what we're going to do to it first is this. We're going to go ahead and click on it, and we're going to right click, and we're going to go to center. Let's just make sure that the thing is centered. And then you're going to right click on it again, and we're going to clone it. We're going to clone it one time, and then we're going to right click on the clone and center that one as well. So now they're sitting right on top of each other. All right, now the next thing that we got to do is we got to rotate it here. So up at the top of your screen there, you'll see that the rotate tool. So we're going to click on that, and then here on the Z is what we're going to be rotating on. So all you got to do is, the easiest way, you could rotate it down here using the clock spinner here, but just to make it easier and more precise, we're going to change the Z here to 45. And what that's going to do, it's going to put a second one, put that second model there, twist it a little bit. Once you've done that, you should have this if you click off of it. And the next thing we're going to have to do is actually, let's merge everything together. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to right click on the plate. We're going to select all, and then we're going to click on the model itself and hit merge. So that will now make it into one complete unit. You can move it around. It's all just one piece of a model. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is, we don't need this. I mean, you technically could leave this in here, but we don't need it. So we're going to go ahead and slice that off. So with the model selected, we're going to come in here to cut. And as you can see here, it's giving you a couple options for the cut. We're going to unclick A because we're going to get rid of that. And let's move this over a little bit here so we can see what's going on. We're going to go ahead and grab that little box that's inside there, and as you see, it'll change how much of the model that you're cutting off. And so we're going to go just so that it's just over top. See, that is connecting to the all the pieces there. We go up just a little bit more, and now we're just on this upper section here. So we want to keep object B, which is the pink object here down here. And we're going to go ahead and keep orientation. So we're going to just wipe out this section here. We're going to hit perform cut, and there we go. It actually makes it have like kind of a cool looking design to it, I guess. But it'll work out that way. Now, so you do see here right inside, you do have like a little lip on the inside here. It doesn't affect anything, so just leave it, and you'll be fine and good to go. All right, from here, we're just going to go ahead and print it. The one that I'm printing out here for today, I'm out of PETG, so I'm just going to be using some white PLA. But being outside, you probably should be using PETG or something else a little more high temperature. Here in Maryland, it's getting cold, so you know, the PLA is going to be fine. It's not like this thing's going to be melting on the top of the tree. I'm more concerned about it blowing out of the tree than anything else. So from here, I'm just going to slice it and let's print it. Okay, we've done printing it out, and here it is. It's not white. Well, that's because the white one really didn't show up on the video very well, so I went ahead and I reprinted this out in some of the orange that I had. This is orange PLA from Hobby Lobby. Prints really great when you can find it. See my other videos about that. Anyhow, as you can see here, you know, it prints in this orientation. You can see the detail here of the how the pipe it gets inserted here, and it's not 100% round, and that makes it so you don't have to put in any supports in there. So the PVC fits really nice in there. It doesn't necessarily go all that deep. It goes in about 3/8 of an inch or so, and for this it's fine. It's not supporting anything other than itself. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a piece this piece here is about 3.5 feet long, and this is what we'll attach it to the tree with, and then we'll hot glue it into there, and then we're going to hot glue some 9-inch long pieces around these other 7 spots. So when we put lights on it, we can run it from the bottom here and wrap it around here, and then have it work its way around the rest of the star, and be ready to go. So let's get out there and put it on this tree. So before this goes any further, can we at least get a like or subscribe to the channel on this one? I mean, I'm putting myself at danger being 20 something feet up in the air for your enjoyment and your 3D printing stuff, so help me out. Well, here we are, 20 something feet up in the air, and got the star all ready to go. My brother-in-law wrapped it up really nice for me, and we attached a long pole here, piece of conduit, or not conduit, PVC, and then just spray painted it black so it kind of blends into the tree a little bit. So as you can see here, this tree, it's floppy. So I'm gonna get her zip tied in here, and we'll see what she looks like. Well, a couple of zip ties later, and she's secured. So really, you know, put a couple zip ties down there on the pole to the tree. It'll work. It's not going anywhere. It will move around with the tree. So we'll try to get back over here when it's dark and see what it looks like. Well, it's nighttime, and I'm outside of the house. So let me show you the whole setup, and I'll finish up with the star. Well, I think it turned out really good, and I think it looks excellent here at night. You can't tell it's PVC, that's for sure. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you learned a little something on modifying some models to make it whatever you need it to be. And may all your stars be bright. Peace out, sauerkraut. In comparison, this is another tree that I do in the same neighborhood. That's a 45-foot tall holly tree or whatever. So that star up top is about 4 feet across. So pretty awesome.